Counting down to first pitch in Philadelphia. Should be a good one. Mets and Phillies next. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
What we're looking at right here is a couple of guys hoping to finish out the month of April strong. They've each had a few starts under their belts. Each has made it through all right health-wise, so they should be rounding into form right about now.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Gary Cox will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Brown is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So good work there by Hernandez to take care of the leadoff man. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Number 30 will be the batter. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order, at least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Number 3 will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And this ball will be chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 coming. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Phil Gosselin will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-0 home. first two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Freddie Galvis will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, that's just great concentration right there. You can see the extension, and he really sells out for this one, and he's able to absorb the impact and hold on to the baseball. That's a sweet play.
Cesar Hernandez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fouled straight back. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. David Lee will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And you know, this was kind of one of those under-the-radar type signings in the offseason. He's a guy that's had some injury problems and is trying to get back to where he was a few years ago, and I think he could really help these guys.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Michael Kadire will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. Low for ball 1.
Come on, Blue, that was a strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Ryan Howard will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Phillies, first baseman, Ryan Howard.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cox is there, and they'll be able to exhale a bit in that dugout as Howard's gone on just one pitch.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Michael Franco will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 with one away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Dominic Brown will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. In the air to right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Darren Ruff.
Darren Ruff will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Brian McCann is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Johan Santana will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. For McCann, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, these guys have not got off to a good start. It's no surprise that their defense has been a big factor why. Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
Gary Cox will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Here's the first offering. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
That's right.
None out. Runners at first and second. And this is fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Michael Lee will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
And a bouncing ball, foul. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Get the lead runner already.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Hold those runners. Get these guys, all right?
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2.
And on the mound here, you start thinking, boy, after the way this inning started, if I can hold him to 1, that would be a heck of an escape job here.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
And with the bases loaded, some guys aren't always in a hurry to get out of the way of those close pitches inside. That could have been a run.
Big pitch early, the 3-2. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
David Lee will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. And he takes ball 1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Howard is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 1-0. A.J. Ellis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
A.J. Ellis.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And one gone in the Philadelphia third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Roberto Hernandez.
Roberto Hernandez will take his first cuts of the ball game here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Get done now, Phil.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and two strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You know, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Phil Gosselin will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Daniel Murphy will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Ellis is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the fourth.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. You know, you'll take that every time.
Michael Kadire will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. And here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Brian McCann will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Howard will amble over to the bag for the putout, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Freddie Galvis will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Come on, Phillies.
On the ground towards second. Oh, and this goes right past him.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Ryan Howard will try it again. He flew out his first time. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
Now you could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Franco.
Michael Franco will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
yeah.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Johan Santana will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. He's got other plans. As he gets pretty good wood on this one, he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Gary Cox will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Hey, Phil, come on.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second and taken in out there for the first out.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-0 pitch now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here he comes on 2-2. Hard hit towards center. Hernandez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Michael Lee will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Don't give up the run.
First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, They typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. He waits. Now the pitch. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that will clear the scoreboard out there. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 3.
Come on, Phil.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-0 New York. Dominic Brown will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting a guy here with 2 strikes is definitely not something he was trying to do.
Darren Ruff will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball one. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with a 2-0 count, right on the heels of a hit by pitch, it's a good time to go out there and give your pitcher a minute or so to put things back together.
Woo, all right, Phillies. Get that runner to second base.
And now this kicks off the glove of McCann, and this will be scored as a passed ball. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Full count, 3-2.
You definitely don't want to go hit by pitch, walk to start this inning. So you got to bear down right here. Really lock in on that catcher.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
A.J. Ellis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out.
Let him go.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, when you've got the pitcher on deck, that's not a bad idea. Take a hack at something.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Cody Ashe will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Let's go, Phillies.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry. especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Let's go, Phillies!
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Bring the ball!
And he got him to swing early on the changeup there as this is skied out towards straightaway right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand one, still down 3-0. Justin DeFreitas will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Justin DeFreitas.
David Lee will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I need to see that again because I agree. It looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Too high, and it's 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Settle down now!
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. Daniel Murphy will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Nobody out, runner on first. Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's the 2-2 offering. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Quite a challenge pitch here on 2-2. He decides to take him up in the zone, and I bet he was looking for something down at the knees because he swung right underneath it.
Michael Kadire will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you. Get down!
Here's a 1-0. And the slider here is laced into right field for a base hit. The relay throw, and what is going on? It's over the third baseman's head.
Yeah, if you're going to start an at-bat with a pitch out, it means you're willing to let a guy hit from ahead in the count. And we all know that batting averages are much higher on 1-0 than they are on 0-1. They've learned the hard way there.
Brian McCann will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Come on, with your turn, go now.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
That's a nice job that time down there at third. He read that right away, and he's able to come in and score that time on the wild pitch to the backstop.
Come on now.
The 1-0 now to McCann. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Just settle down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johan Santana.
Johan Santana will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Go now, Phil.
And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Boy, here he's not showing late and trying to beat one out. He's giving himself up to get that runner to second. I mean, you've got to be able to defend this better than they did. That's an out you have to count on getting.
Gary Cox will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
Go now, Phil.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Number 30 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Go back to New York, man.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets are out on top, 5-0. Phil Gosselin will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's already hit 1 guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball, and this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Freddie Galvis will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Philippe Almond is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Phillies. Almond.
Michael Lee will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Number 3 will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
David Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. (2-0) now.
2 times here they've gone away, Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Brown is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, number 20, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Go now! Let's go!
First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Ryan Howard will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading up for the Phillies. First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Michael Franco will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning, and it looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Dominic Brown will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Kadire retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Michael Kadire will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Left fielder, Michael Kadire.
First pitch to him. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Brian McCann will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Hey, try turning the double play for one.
Ball 1.
No, that's down. Ball.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That run is gonna go.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now the 1-2. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. Ellis is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for out number 1. A look at our line score thus far. The Mets have come to Philadelphia, and they lead the Phils here in the 8th. Johan Santana will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Runner at second here with one man out. Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. For Kadire, stolen base number 4 here in the first month of the year. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, center fielder.
Jake Diekman will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 63, Jake Diekman.
Gary Cox will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
Number 30 will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Darren Ruff will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Darren Ruff.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
A.J. Ellis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. And that's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Kelly Dugan will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Dugan.
And a ball 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he swings on the 2-0 and sends a fly ball into straightaway left. Waiting on it is Kadair, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Chad Qualls will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Michael Lee will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Michael Lee.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Let's go.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Number 3 will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. David Lee waits on deck.
Let's go. Throw him a strike.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, shortstop,
David Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
He's going to go.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Back to first, but it's right by him.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Daniel Murphy will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies nothing. Phil Gosselin will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Peanuts here.
2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cox is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Up next for
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
only 2 outs
The
now stand
shortstop.
between him and his shutout. And the
Ready.
way he's throwing the ball,
Calvin.
doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Freddie Galvis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift. And he's fast approaching it here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Cox is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Ryan Howard will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And that misses 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
look into McCann, the 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 5-0. Good night from Philly.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.